Associated Press. So you were talking about resilience in your press conference. I was wondering, could you explain more kind of where you get that resilience from, kind of how you've learned through that?
Yeah, I think definitely through my faith in God and trusting in His plan over mine and giving up my own understanding of life and trying to live through His purpose. So definitely my faith, and then just the undying passion and the will to want to continue to play basketball and fight through anything that life throws at me. I try to view everything that happens to me as a challenge, and I've said it instead of using like why me, but why not me. So definitely just my mentality and my faith.
Thank you so much.
Paige, I don't know if you've thought about this, but it's possible that Gigi would have been a freshman here this year. Obviously, you're a huge Kobe fan, and I don't know if you believe in divine intervention, but with AZ and Sarah both finished with 24 points today.
Yeah, I mean, there have been times this whole weekend and throughout the whole tournament that I feel like God has really shown Himself, and my mom staying in room 824, which is both of Kobe's numbers, and stuff like that, where Abby, our friend that we lost this year, her presence has been palpable. My former teammate Amaya Battle, her mom passed away. She was a family friend to me, and they won the WNIT, and then so we're winning the national championship. And so I feel like it's just been a very blessed year. I mean, win or lose, it's been a very blessed year. But I feel like God's presence has really been showing out, and little things you just see His presence so palpable. And so I feel like a lot of that too is Kobe's watching over us, Gigi's watching over us, Abby, Stephanie Battle, and everybody. I felt their presence for sure.
Paige, when I saw you practicing the other day, your whole team, it just felt like you guys were carrying yourselves as national champions. Can you talk about how your preparation maybe led to being more comfortable and loose and just confident and ready for the moment?
Yeah, I think there was a lightness to our team this tournament run. I was telling Coach this run felt more different than anyone that I've been on in terms of the confidence, the lightness, the vibe that we kept cool and just served the moment, and none of us felt the pressure or the stakes of it all. We just leaned on each other for strength, leaned on our faith for strength, and just was so present every single day in everything that we did that we just enjoyed the moment and enjoyed being around each other and enjoyed this whole experience. I felt it for sure. We all felt it as a team, just our confident light vibe for sure.
Jennifer Party from West Tom. I'm sorry. We got to go in order, please. Next questions right here.
Paige, have you thought at all about just like this past week or today, your own journey, just like those moments where right after your ACL injury and how hard that was, and that was some of the worst moments of your life, and just how much you got through to come back to this, and like what you would have thought maybe if you knew at that point that you would have been able to be a national champion now?
Yeah, honestly, I did a lot more reflecting of my childhood and of basketball being my safe haven and the escape for me from everything that went on through life, and how I was a little girl at the park envisioning being in the Final Four, being in the national championship game, and that was my safe place. So always sticking to that and basketball has changed my life, it's saved my life, and so giving back to the game who has given so much to me, I think has been a lot of the reflecting journey of it, and then obviously the battles, the adversity. As much as you try to stay present, you recognize the things that you've overcome to get to this point, and you feel like it's all been worth it. So definitely a lot of reflecting, but also obviously staying present in the moment, but being grateful for where I am now.
Paige, congratulations. Just talk about the dominance you guys had through this whole tournament. It was very vintage and very soon. You might have 33 points.
Yeah, I think, like I was talking about before, just the confidence that we had throughout this entire tournament. Ever since the Tennessee loss, we felt like we've been a different team in terms of our preparation, our competitiveness, our ability to hold each other accountable. And I thought the tides turned after that one. And then we got the big win at South Carolina, and then we just continued to build off of that. But I think the not getting complacent with what we did prior to in the regular season, in the Big East tournament, and the NCAA tournament, we were trying to improve and get better every single game, and that mentality I thought did wonders for us. And then when you have a trust and belief in each other like we did throughout this entire season, and knowing that everything was going to come together at the right time. We played the exact best basketball in the last 2-game tournament of the season. So it felt like, I mean, obviously God's perfect timing, but just for everything to come together at the right time was awesome.
5 minutes